reasonable doubt. The cornerstone of our justice system rests on the principle that a defendant is innocent until proven guilty. The burden is not on a defense to prove innocence, but on the prosecution to demonstrate guilt with concrete evidence and convincing arguments. However, what we have seen in this courtroom is a case built on assumptions, circumstantial evidence, and no physical proof that Miss Hauser was present at the scene of the crime. The defense has shown that the circumstances surrounding this alleged possession of marijuana are ambiguous at best and entirely insufficient to convince Miss Hauser. The prosecution's witnesses have provided evidence that lacks the clarity and reliability required to establish guilt. Furthermore, the physical evidence presented does not definitively link my client to the alleged possession of marijuana. There are significant gaps in the prosecution's case, and there are doubts more than sufficient to acquit Miss Hauser in circumstances where there is no supportive evidence of physical possession of the drugs on Miss Hauser's physical possession. Yeah, I messed that up a little bit. But yeah, how does that sound?
It sounds pretty good actually. The only part that I would say to take out would be the part regarding that's required of the prosecution to prove this and that. That judges don't like being told like stuff like that. They very much so dislike it actually.
I mean, isn't the prosecution like the other people, like the plaintiffs and stuff there?
Are you suing civilly or are you suing? Oh, if you're getting sued criminally, yeah, the prosecution is the other side.
Yeah. This is I'm appealing my charges of possession of marijuana.
Yeah, saying they need to like prove it beyond a reasonable doubt and all that like that. That's well, I have seen other attorneys do that, and I guess it's fine. Yeah, if you're doing your closing as well, then judges won't hold you to as high a standard as might hold an attorney.
Yeah, I'm not really a lawyer. So
Yeah, yeah. So I think that's very good then.
the standard is
Watch your
on
back,
the floor.
pufferfish.
Yeah, that's
I'm in
perfectly good then.
See you hot. Text me.
Alright, I got you. Bye,
Love
queen.
you, bye.
Love you.
Well, I'm actually trying to become a lawyer.
Oh, are you?
Yeah.
You sound like you.
do interior design.
Oh, alright. I haven't actually met any interior designers.
Now you've met me, the queen of interior design, Miss Isabella Hauser.
School sounds interesting. Oh, I was actually supposed to be. Tubhauser? Oh, shit, yeah, I actually just had a court case against him.
Yeah. I was there.
Oh, you were there
That's
again.
my cousin.
One second,
my
let me.
related cousin.
No,
you do what you need to do.
Yeah, I'm over here if you need just talking with somebody real quick.
I just needed an
yeah.
No, you can be here. It's not a.
Okay. Hi, Samantha.
Hello. I was talking with Miss Isabella here regarding a closing statement. She wanted me to. Right.
Yeah, no, I'm self-representing myself next week.
Oh, yeah, I'm conflicted. I can't.
Oh, the having disco in the city, isn't it?
Yeah. Yeah. All right, I'm gonna be upstairs when you're done with this.
Okay.
Wait, how's she conflicted?
I don't know. It's a strange thing to say. It's a.
Yeah. I'm done anyway. I'm all good. All I wanted was the opinion.
Oh, okay.
I don't.
Yeah, it was very good. That was very, very good.
Thank you. Bye.
Yeah, glad to get out. Wait, this music's really heavy for all of a sudden. Why is this so heavy? Okay. So you said you needed help regarding the MDW?
Yeah, Judge Prescott told me, so hi, it's a pleasure to meet you, Liz.
Oh, nice
Judge Prescott told me to reach out to an attorney. So that's what I'm doing right now concerning like learning like the MDW and stuff. It doesn't seem too bad. It's a little different than what I'm used to. It seems to be a little bit more organized.
Yeah, it's pretty straightforward. The only thing,
Mm-hmm.
do you have a bar license at the moment?
I do, yeah, 12042.
Okay. Well, in that case, you should have a bunch of extra permissions. So
Okay.
you are able to, if you go to the homepage, or dashboard, I should say. Yeah, dashboard, you're able to see warrants. Sometimes you'll get clients that will call and say, hey, do I have a warrant out? And you can check right there.
Oh, yeah, I can. Okay. Uh, I see one warrant, Jeffrey Coinslack. Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
A bunch of legislation updates. Okay.
Regarding, you can see all the different legislation,
Mhm.
different documents, the Constitution, all that different stuff there. You can build out a lot of applications for like name changes, for FOIA requests. It's going to be a big one. So that's the criminal records request.
Okay. Okay.
Uh,
Okay. Good.
see, for filing stuff on the docket, you'll see that there on the tab. There's the criminal, civil, asset forfeitures, and something to do with. Neither is the admin usually. You might defend somebody for that, but it's very rare that you will.
What's under admin?
I don't actually know.
Administrative hearings. Petition to reclaim seized assets. Business transfer. Petition to compel to produce evidence. Oh, this is fucking why whatever this is. I'm not reading all that. Okay. So it looks like it's civil stuff that isn't civil stuff. Okay.
I haven't actually seen too much of it, so I'm not entirely sure. But
No.
it's basically for more administrative stuff, so I don't think it's something that you'd be dealing with
Yeah.
too often.
What is CAF?
CAF?
Yeah, there's docket criminal, docket civil. That's self-explanatory. What's CAF? What does a state be?
I don't know, honestly. I haven't seen this one before.
A state is commencing a civil asset forfeiture. Oh.
Oh, okay, that's what this stands for.
Okay.
That makes a lot more
Yeah,
sense.
this guy owes a ton of fines plus. Okay, yeah, I see. Okay, all right, cool. Okay, so that's all.
All
like,
this new and
fucking
updating
cop
stuff.
shit.
This wasn't here when I was originally made an attorney. We just said
Alright.
criminal, civil. That was it. Not even bench trials.
Yeah, I mean, sorry, I didn't mean to distract you. Anyway, go ahead. So yeah, there were applications. I can see file and docket. I can see the penal code and a bunch of documentation.
There's a DOJ notice that has like changes in laws. Sometimes you'll see.
Okay.
The report shared with me is where you're going to get all of your FOIA requests back. So you'll be able to share all the reports there.
Okay.
The bench trials is where you are going to be able to see any bench trials, the reports in there. Those are going to be important for like when you actually do go to bench show.
Oh, I see it. Okay.
See, other than that, there's are you aware of the tags and how to, tag and untag? A lot of people aren't aware that you can click on the there's the hamburger, and then there's the hamburger with 3 dots. And if you click on the hamburger with 3 dots, you can X out the tags, and that way you can see much more.
Oh, I can see so much more of the. Okay, yeah, because there's only like a handful of like case. Holy shit. Okay. It says dismissed with prejudice. Oh, okay. Got it.
Yeah, so you're able to see past cases that way. You can reference stuff.
Yeah. Okay.
Let's see, only other thing, I guess you can see businesses, but that's not super.
My undergraduate degree is in business, so I mean, like this just looks like it's made businesses, right? Like it's already like.
Yeah, businesses that have already been approved. You're just able to see like I guess the more legal documentation of that. Some have their, what do you call that? Like the borders to their property set. Others don't. And you'll be able to see those if they do have that set in there. Or property lines, I believe it's called. Let's see, anything else? You were able to see the roster. That's very important for being able to contact certain police officers
Okay.
or other attorneys if you need to. And judges if you,
Judge,
yeah.
attorney, lawyer. Okay.
More often than not, I find myself just using it for police officers because
Right. Yeah.
we're not able to see people's phone numbers. The anybody working for the state can, but for whatever reason, we cannot see a person's phone number. It'd be very useful to have that ability, but
I kind of understand that, but I kind of also agree. Like, I don't know. Maybe they're worried that people will give out information. Or I don't. Listen. Okay. Sure. Whatever.
other than that, let me see. Well, there's a bunch of different stuff in applications, which is pretty self-explanatory.
Yeah.
Well, I guess one of the things they don't really tell you is that anything that you do put into applications regarding like the gun license reinstatement, the or like expungement application, or I guess there's one other one as well. The name change application as well. Those three will take upwards of a month or two to actually have anything done about them.
That's wild.
I actually have someone who has submitted a gun license reinstatement form about 3-4 months ago, and they still haven't been seen about that. So it's something you're going to have to bug somebody about if you're going to want to get it done.
I feel like at that point I would just file an administrative hearing and be like, this was, it's been 2 weeks or it's been a week. There's no reinstatement. Blah blah blah. So.
I was just told that I needed to have a judge around with the person who wanted the reinstatement thing, and then we needed to get together to have that all. But it's
All right.
It's hard to do that because of their time. They were usually around, but
Oh, gotcha. Okay. Gotcha. Okay. Can you bar complaint form? Okay.
yes, bar complaint form. So, there's some like mixed.
Please do not flood this report with multiple Okay.
There's some mixed. What would you call that? People will tell you different things about when you should not make a bar complaint. Like if you work for WTF, they will tell you you don't make bar complaints. Like period. You just don't make bar complaints. Which I think is fair because you can cause a lot of issues through your bar complaint. You can cause a lot of unexpected blowback that you had no idea would come back to get you. I made a bar complaint.
Yeah, go ahead. Sorry.
I made a bar complaint against a judge and they got promoted for it. So I wasn't. There's a lot of stuff that can happen because of bar complaints.
I mean, I feel like it needs to be like legitimate. Like you're working with another attorney and they release client information. Like you can prove it and blah blah blah. So. Okay, go ahead.
I wouldn't even necessarily say something like that. I would say like if somebody was to, I don't know, just say something like really, really unprofessional to you, another attorney, like if they were to just like directly be insulting you in like in a horrific way, then that'd be something you could do a bar complaint about. Or if I feel I usually don't think of it as something that is, what would you call that? More civil in nature. I usually think of it as if you have a personal complaint. Maybe that's a bad way to look at it.
Okay.
Or if you're on a case and you feel like there was some wrongdoing on the attorney's part, you can make a bar complaint about that. I know technically you are mandated to what's called make bar complaints if you see someone like having misconduct, but that rule isn't enforced even slightly. My advice to you would try not to make too many bar complaints, if at all. Not unless like there's something very serious, or else you will be if you make them very often, you will the bar complaints you do make that are very important will be like looked at less because they'll be like, oh, this person's sending a bar complaint again.
Right. Yeah.
So just make sure they're like you 100% without a doubt speaking to anybody would be able to say like this is 100% like something wrong.
Yeah. Can you request your own medical records and can like criminal records request? Like if I have an aggravated assault charge, can I request that own report?
Yes, you can do that. There's no problem with that. For medical stuff, that you can also do that, or you can just go to a doctor and they will be able to share their report with you.
Okay.
You can also just go to a doctor, and if you have the what's it called your client present, they can share their report, their medical report with you that way.
Oh, okay. Got it. Okay.
Yeah, so you don't necessarily need to go through the form that way. You just need to be like in person there for and show
Right.
that they have consent.
Okay.
They're much less stringent about it compared to the police. Let's see. The HR complaint form, I believe that is for if you have any complaints about like a police officer or
Okay.
any a doctor or anything like that. Oh, excuse me, 1 second.
You're good.
Hello.
Hello, Elizabeth Jack. This is Officer Casanova with the LSPD. I've got a suspect in the cells that wants legal representation.
Oh, you said LSPD?
I'm with the LSPD, yes.
Oh, okay. Where's he at?
We're at VPD.
Okay, I got that done.
Alrighty. I am going to have to take a quick nap, so I do have another officer that's on the way down here. And then I will get everything in the report and the charges together. Okay?
All right, sounds good.
Are they okay?
Alright, thank
Oh,
you.
you're on the phone. Sorry.
But, well, would you like to come with me to a cell representation? I can, I guess, show you the works of things.
Yes.
All right.
No, I'd love that. Thank you. What's the professional decorum? Should I change out my clothes, or is this okay?
Usually anything is really okay in the cells. Generally, if you're in the courtroom, they want you to wear like professional business attire. Oh,
Right,
sorry.
makes sense. Yeah, that's good. Okay.
As for the, it's really up to. Some people might not treat you as an attorney if you're not wearing a suit or whatever. But once they get to know your face, then it isn't really a problem.
Okay. Do we know what the client's like issue is or anything?
No, they don't usually tell you that in the cells. I think it actually might be. Well, no, sometimes they'll tell you if on the what do you call that, on the phone, but it's rare.
Okay.
Usually they're like in the middle of writing the report and all that, so it takes them a bit to. They're calling you to
Right.
yeah, deal with everything. As for, I'm assuming you have experience as a defense attorney, or you said civil, actually.
So part of it, when I went to law school, so I'm a Columbia Law graduate. When I went to law school, my 1L and 2L years were in civil litigation defense.
Yeah.
So basically, I worked for large insurance companies and businesses and things like that. I'm following you, by the way. I have
Oh,
no
okay.
idea where you're
I can bring you back here, so yeah, you can take my car.
And after that, I got an offer for an assistant state attorney position in Vice City.
Yeah.
So I ended up taking it there, and I practiced for a while. So, but it's been a few years, so I actually haven't I haven't worked prosecution in a very long time, and I have no intention of returning. So.
Well, that's fair. I know some people can have a lot of bad experiences there.
I'm tired of entitled cops. They overcharge and they think that they're better than other people and all this kind of stuff. When really, at the end of the day, you're just hoping for the best. You know.
I've heard that exact same story from another person who was working here in the prosecution.
That cops are entitled.
Very much so. Yeah, he was actually, I believe, he was working for the prosecution, but they, because a bunch of cops complained, he was, and some other reasons from what I heard as well, he was demoted and suspended as well, and he
Sure.
didn't take that, and so he quit.
He was a cop. He got demoted and suspended.
No, he wasn't a cop. He was it's called an ADA.
Oh, he was a district attorney. Got it. Okay.
Yep. He very much did not take that well.
No, I wouldn't either. I would have treated it as an insult. Like if you're gonna have me as a assistant district attorney, assistant state attorney, give me a chance to show you that if I'm suspended, give me a chance to show you that I made a mistake, or talk to me about my mistake. Don't build it up and tell me later. So it just sounds like a bunch of cops piled on a bunch of complaints and then convinced people to fire them.
That happens more often than you think. That happened to me as well recently.
I'm sorry.
No, it's fine.
It's not fine. You don't have to sit there and say it's fine.
It didn't feel fine, that's for sure. It's still, it is what it is. I don't think I can really change about that. I can't make any more mistakes, or that's it. That's from what I've been told. Yeah, DOJ here is very much so not forgiving of mistakes, like incredibly so. I wish they would be a little bit more forgiving in that regard, because it's people are going to make mistakes, and especially if if you're just not thinking one day or whatnot, but they're very not forgiving of them.
So where are we going? I saw that there were a bunch of police departments.
Yes, we're going to the VPD, the Vespucci Police Department.
Okay.
This is the one by the docks over here. It's very, very big. It's way too big, honestly.
That's
It's
where I was arrested. Yeah, I'm familiar with that one.
for some reason it's like 6 floors or whatever. I don't understand why they had the budget. Maybe that's why they were the city was going into very big
Sweeping
deficits.
floors.
Yeah, they spent how much on the building, right? Must have been some amount of money that was pocketed during that, I'm sure.
I can tell you as someone who's worked very closely with states and have seen government organizations collapse heavily because of stuff like that. It's always swept under the rug.
Yeah, that's not surprising.
Yeah,
There's always going to be a little bit of embezzlement here and there.
people are selfish. I'm not saying I don't blame them. If I was able to get away with a couple million and not worry about it, then who cares?
Yep. Let's see. A lot of times, so there are some people who don't like to, or like to specialize. So some people will want to, like, just do civil. Some people will want to like just do criminal. It's up to you. Whatever. Let's go if you want to do both of them. There are benefits and downsides to that. So the downsides would be that you more often are going to be overworked heavily. The benefits are that you get to be an all-rounder and have an idea about like all things that happen regarding the different kind of stuff. Now, the downsides are because you're not specializing, you don't necessarily have all the specialist knowledge regarding your kind of thing, and so you don't have as much experience in that way. I would say, I mean, I was told that I probably should specialize, but I just never, I never bothered. I would say it's more of a. Do you think you have what kind of preference? You said you're looking to be a defense attorney?
Defense and business attorney. Yeah,
Okay.
I'm pretty much just gonna kind of pick up stuff. My I travel a lot between here and Hawaii. My mom is with my daughter, and so with her being one of the most precious things, in my life. Not to sound like a cheesy mom, but I am.
No, you're good. I understand that.
So.
Like, I think that's what's expected for, for moms to love their kids, right?
Yeah. For me, this is kind of like a. How do I phrase this? I have a lot of business ventures. My family has, I manage a few of their businesses, and so for me, this is mostly a kind of activity, funny enough. So I don't plan on picking up anything big or working heavily on anything.
You say that now, but nobody plans on picking up anything big.
Yeah, it's true.
I didn't even plan on becoming an attorney. That's just kind of happened by accident, honestly.
Well, hopefully I don't actually end up.
See.
All right, so how do we do this? So we're here.
We text the officer.
Who's the officer? What's their name?
And let me. I don't know their name. It's very rare that. Well, I guess you can ask for the name, but usually just text back the number that called me.
All right.
I
appreciate you bringing me down. So.
Yeah, of course. Well, it's I always enjoy helping people, get their feel the land and all that. Usually WTF is the one who trains the paralegals and whatnot, though.
Yeah, I'm not paralegal. Like, good for them for learning everything. I've been practicing law too long to.
Oh yeah, I get that.
All that again.
A lot of people, even if they do have practice with it, they usually tend to not have practice with the jurisdiction here, and so they'll take some getting used to and understanding how things are done.
Hello.
Hello.
Alrighty. you guys here for
Yes.
the cell rep? Cool. Come on.
What's your name?
We can't use the elevator.
Oh, you can't use it?
Oh, actually, no. I think you
Hi.
can give us permission, like, but I'm not sure how officers.
Oh, no, it's okay. We can take the stairs down. It's okay.
Okay.
What was your name, officer?
Amelia Casanova.
Samantha Sanders.
Let's grab this.
Liz, you walk so slow.
Almost.
It's fine. This place is huge. You weren't kidding. It's a fucking maze.
Alrighty, if you just step away, I'll open it for you. There we go.
Thank you.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Okay, so can what exactly happened?
She's been recklessly evading from police, stemming from ATM robberies. She was caught up with. She evaded from the deputy to my left here.
Hello.
She flipped the vehicle after jumping off a three-story building. We got EMS to the scene to try and get her out. Once EMS managed to get the door off the vehicle, she then got out of the vehicle and ran away from me. And when we eventually caught up to her, she had 2 bottles of Oxy in her possession. So the charges right now, we've got reckless evading, resisting arrest, theft of a motor vehicle, because the vehicle was also stolen, possession of a CDS in the 2nd degree, and operating a motor vehicle without a license.
Okay. It all seems pretty straightforward. All right. I guess let me talk with them.
Alrighty. Yep. She says that her daddy always told her to get a lawyer, so
I mean, that's very enough. You don't.
yum.
Oh my god.
Gonzalez.
See,
Oh, there she is. Alright.
yeah, she was just
Step
lying
away.
down.
All right. Can you tell me what happened?
I don't even know. Like, I literally like drove away from these guys because the cop told me that he had no money and he was poor. So I was like, I am not interested. And then yeah, like I
Fair.
ended up like, they like hit my car and like I flipped over on the side and like I couldn't get out of the car. Like I was stuck. It was like glass everywhere and stuff. And then like they had like the fire people come along and like pry me out of the car and then I like ran away. I was like, oh my god, like I'm out of here. And yeah, that's literally it.
Okay.
Yeah.
What they're
They're
charging
like
with
saying
is.
something about like an ATM or something. Like I don't freaking.
Oh, they're not actually charging you
Ew.
with that, I believe.
Oh,
They're charging you
good.
this with the evading and the reckless evading, resisting arrest.
Oh my god, reckless? Oh my god.
Well,
Did I like kill someone?
No, I think it's because you put
Oh.
yourself in danger by going off a.
So reckless evading, no person shall operate a motor vehicle and reckless with an intent to evade willingly or otherwise, blah blah blah. Wanton disregard for safety
Right.
of persons in such a way to destroy public or private infrastructure.
Oh my god, did I destroy something?
Did you drive through and destroy anything? Did you hit any pedestrian? Did you get
No.
close to a
I
pedestrian?
didn't touch anyone. I like made sure I didn't kill anyone. Like I literally like saw so many people I could have ran over and get like 10 points for, but like I didn't.
Okay. So
Yeah.
when you got out of the car, you ran away from cops. Is that correct?
Yeah. Because they're fucking scary, like all these big guns and stuff. Like they were literally like I was on my side in the car, right? Like screaming help. I'm like screaming, like, please help me, get me out of this car, like please flip it over. And literally all they did the whole time was just point these fucking green guns at me. Like, didn't even help me get out of the car. Like, that's fucked up.
That is kind of strange, honestly. Because I don't
Yeah.
think
What were the
you.
other charges, Liz?
Other charges were the
Reckless evading.
this reckless
resisting
evading,
arrest.
driving without a license.
What's your
Uh,
name, ma'am?
Oh my god, Kitty.
I love that. I love that so much.
Yeah. I didn't like the name that my parents gave me, so I just changed it. So
Gotcha. You do not have a license. That's correct.
yeah, look, I know how to drive and stuff. Like I watched some
Mhm.
like YouTube videos and stuff, and then
Right.
but I didn't know you actually like needed a license.
I mean, I guess technically you don't need a license to drive, but you do need one to drive legally.
Right. Okay. Like so like what's gonna happen then? Like
We're gonna talk to him and just we explain that in San Andreas, when did you actually like hmm, how long
today,
did
like
yeah, you got today.
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, literally today. Like I like went to DMV and there was
And-
like no one there and they were
And
like
they didn't
yeah,
yeah,
nobody
okay.
there. And I was like, oh my god, well I need to like go places, you know?
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Well, we're not gonna say that. What we're gonna say is that you just got here. You thought that your license would be clearly transferred or whatever,
Yeah,
but it's not
like
transferred. So.
exactly. I came from like, well, I didn't, yeah, whatever. Anyway, and like I didn't even know. I thought, like it's like when you like fly to
Mhm.
different countries and stuff, and you just like you're like, yeah, no worries. Like I've got my license. I know how to drive. I'm
Mhm,
driving for
mhm.
like 2 years or whatever. I didn't even
Yeah.
know. But yeah, I legit no idea. Yeah.
Liz, I see some wiggle room here, depending on how stickler they're gonna be.
What
But
exactly are
yeah,
you?
and then like the car that I was in, like I literally just like some guy was just like, hey, like do you want to drive this car? I'm like, okay, no worries, and
Do
I
you have
did.
a lockpick on you?
Yeah.
I don't think they're charging you for theft of motor vehicle. They didn't say that.
They are.
Oh, well, did they? Missed that.
Yeah.
Oh my god,
Oh.
do you really think I would like risk breaking a nail trying to like open a car? Like it was literally like just given to me.
If you can get the person to say yeah, they give it to you, then we can get the charge off.
Yeah,
But,
did you get like the name?
Yeah,
or
I
something?
didn't know who he was. Like he literally said, "Hey, I have the car," and I was like, "Do you have any money?" And he's like,
So,
"No," so I just drove
okay.
away.
So I'm going to tell you a little bit about myself. I stabbed and attempted to murder a DMV worker. Hi, I'm a lawyer. I stabbed and attempted to murder a DMV worker because he made me wait 2.5 hours. I don't care what you did. You could tell me you murdered a guy. The important thing is you're truthful with me. So if you broke into
Oh
that,
right, yeah, like I
'cause I
literally
can't-
broke into it.
yeah. So we're not going to be able to get out of that because you had a lockpick on you. Next time you do that, throw away the lockpick. Like literally,
Oh my god,
like
but then
throw
like
it on
I
the
need it.
floor.
They're like so expensive.
They are, girl, but you're gonna get fucking caught. If you're gonna get
What
caught,
if I
you gotta
like
throw it away or hide
yeah?
it or
What if I like leave it in
something.
like the glove box or something? Or is that
No,
like
it can't be in the
no?
vehicle. No,
it'll
no,
still be
Well, this
contracted.
bitch was like chasing me, and she's like, "I'm gonna tase you," and I'm like, "I don't even like." If she tased me in my bum, it would have fucked with my BBL. So
yeah. If
Yeah.
you're gonna do crime, make sure you get rid of like the lockpick or anything that's like if you have like a shovel or
right,
the tiny
yeah.
little things. Tiny little things. We're not gonna be able to get rid of that. I'm gonna tell you that right now. The theft of the motor vehicle, it's gonna be shit. What is that? That's only a misdemeanor, so that's not too bad.
We're not allowed to advise someone how to commit crime. We're allowed to advise someone how not to commit crime, not on how to commit crime.
No, like I'll pay extra
nah.
for that. That's fine.
Nah, I got her. The only room I can see is the license and the reckless evading, Liz. Unless
Yeah,
you
like it
have
wasn't
another
even
idea.
reckless. Like I didn't even kill anyone. Like I didn't like. Yeah, I mean, I think they were just like really sad that like they chased me so much and like they could not catch me.
Well, I think the argument is that she put both the officers' lives and her own life in danger by recklessly
But
evading
like,
them.
wouldn't that be like every single like police pursuit?
Yeah, usually that is
Like
the case. Yeah.
literally running a red light is technically putting people at danger. So
Yeah, but it's not gross negligence. Is basically what they're coming at. So, like,
they calling me gross.
No, that's a legal
Oh my
term. So
god.
super ridiculous.
Like, do you know how fast you were
Right.
going? Like at the top speed when you were
I
doing the chase?
no. Like I didn't even look down. Like that's so dangerous.
Go for 80 maybe, or do you feel like that?
Yeah, like
Okay.
yeah, I think I like the thing had like a cruise control. I think I like saying like touched it. So
Okay.
Okay.
Would you be willing to plead guilty if we can take off some charges, or like if they would take off some charges?
yeah, I
Or
just don't like
sometime-
one like a felony. You know, like
Yeah.
I'm such a good
Okay.
girl. Like my daddy would be so upset.
Don't worry, I understand.
Yeah.
So, all right, cool.
Yeah, I'll see what I
Right.
can do.
Yeah,
Which one do you
just-
want? Which one do you want to tackle? The license or the felony?
She said she doesn't want a felony, so that's what we're gonna have to work with.
Alright.
that I found. It's German. It's called Tommy. It's great. I love that mayonnaise.
Well,
Hello,
tell
you
me.
done with her?
Hey guys.
For right now.
Hello. So
This is
what's the PC for the evading, the reckless evading?
Her doing very dangerous jumps off
I can't hear
buildings
Chapman if
and
he's talking.
He's responding.
Okay.
she can do it. It's fine. You've got lead on this. I'll back you up if you need it.
He said you've got lead on this, so if you want to give the answer.
Oh, the PC for evading?
No, reckless evading.
The reckless evading?
Like, why are you going
Um,
with reckless evading versus evading?
Because she jumped off a 3-story building. She struck multiple local vehicles, went onto the sidewalk.
Sent
Pretty
poles
reckless, if
into
you
us.
ask me. She sent it
Poles into
off
us, is what he's saying.
the top of a 3-story building. Anyone in their right mind wouldn't do that.
regardless of whether
and
she's
how-
seen or not.
How many people observed her allegedly doing this?
Myself and Chapman, which is the deputy to my left.
Okay, so just you two.
Yes.
Just you two. What? She's very new to the city, and she doesn't want a felony on her record to not be able to have like any jobs in that sort of way. Is there any chance you might be willing to lower it down to just evading? If she
We
pleads
can get her
guilty.
we can get to her apologize. We'll get her to the DMV to get her a license. She literally thought her license would transfer and things like that. So we can make sure she gets to the DMV, get a license. We can get her to plead guilty to everything as long as it's a misdemeanor. Wouldn't have to worry about it going forward.
With the temporary identification papers that she had on her, it reads on there, head to the DMV for an approved license.
Yeah, she went there and called people and waited, and literally no one was showing up. Which I can attest to waiting there earlier and doing the same thing for my license. So I think a good faith effort was made, and we can make sure she gets there to get her license.
Felonies are kind of rough here in the city because they really prevent you from getting a lot of jobs. Surprisingly, even non-government ones. From what I've heard.
Plus, if she gets caught again, just fucking charge her. Who cares?
I would be tempted to agree with you, but because she's been evading from cops all night in the same manner, I don't want to drop it.
That's fair, but what if you were to just like stack evading a couple of times then?
That's not how that. I don't think
No, you
that's-
can
Yeah, you
absolutely. If
can't
she
do
pleads guilty
that.
to it.
If
How
this
many?
was the first instance, then I would be more inclined to, but because it's not,
It's not the first
and she
instance,
isn't
really.
visually identified.
What's the
Uh,
articulable identification for the previous instances?
Gonzalez would be better to answer that one, as he's the one that's
I've
chased her.
been one of the people chasing her for a majority of the shift today. She's been driving around in the same vehicle, wearing the same outfit, same space buttons. Is how we've been identifying her.
Okay, sorry.
We also had her at a traffic stop before this chase as well, but she refused to get out of the car and then fled from us.
I see.
Please.
Like, I'm not looking to ruin her record or anything with a felony, but if it was the first time that she'd done this, then maybe, but it's not.
So even if you were to stack like evading like 3-4 times, you'd.
I don't want to do that.
Well, I mean, if she
so
pleads guilty to it, then it's not a problem.
What if we could arrange for a driving school and a driving instructor for her? Trying to think out of the box here, because if she fucks up again, she fucks up again, right? Like that's on her.
She's
for
already
not...
fucked up multiple times
in
in
one
the
day
past
though.
2 hours, though.
Well, that's 2 hours. That's
Yeah, I'm
it's
talking.
8.5.
It's like 3 or 4 times in the past 2 hours.
Acid
Sure.
rain
She
throughout
might
the hit. I'm
settle
taking
down now
cover.
that she's
Well, I
finally
mean,
been
Acid
caught.
rain. We're already
that's
inside.
Yeah, we're already inside.
We're already inside.
despite
No,
having-
I think I think he's remembering the war. It's fine.
Despite having done anything, this is
Sanguine?
still the first time that she's been caught, and that's really when people start to be like, okay, I need to change after they fuck up.
Also, 2 hours is only like 4 or like 8.5% of your day.
Depends on the hours you're pushing.
No, 2.5 hours is 8%. 4 2. 1 hour is 4 point something % of your day.
Math. I am too cooked for math.
Fuck. What do I have? Is this enough? Probably not. Hmm. Fuck. I even did the same thing too. That's fine. Can't.
That's fine.
Because I only joined in near the end of the pursuit.
Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. Once
I'm gonna go put her back in there. So.
Chapman gets back.
I wonder if Chapman's going to be silent for me.
Probably not. Oh my god.
So much acid rain.
Oh, I can hear him. Hell yeah.
You have a rolled up paper, but I have a book.
Oh, I want one. I want a book.
I have to return it. I was told very.
Books are for
I got my bar
nerds.
license today.
Gonzalez?
See.
Got my bar license today, and it's a library book, and I have to return it.
I don't have to return my newspaper because it's mine.
You know what? You know what you do have to do though? It'll wear and tear. Mine gets to go on a shelf and look great forever.
Don't tell me that. It's never. This newspaper is from 1986. Thank you very much.
Show me the date. Show me the date.
That newspaper's older than
No.
me.
Show me the date. Show me the date.
No.
Show me the date. No balls. Show me the date.
Oh my god.
Show me the date. No, let me see it.
No.
Let me see it. No, let me see it. Let me see it. Show me the date. Show me the date. No, take your hand. No, move it.
No. Harold gave it to me. It's mine. It's my.
Let me see the
Hey,
date.
Hey.
Let me see the date.
No.
Let me see the
Stop
date.
it.
No, give me the date. Give me.
Careful, you'll drop your book.
No.
Give me the date.
No.
No.
Give me the date. Come on. Give me
You
the date.
shall not
No.
see it. You shall not pass.
Fine.
No, let me see. Give me the date.
Hey.
No, let me see
Wait.
it. No,
No.
no,
My newspaper.
no. It's my newspaper.
Going for roll.
Okay, that was pretty cool.
Did you just?
Yeah. And then he rolled backwards with his newspaper.
Anyway,
Alrighty.
think about that, but a car. Come on.
We're not gonna drop the reckless evading. She's been doing it
So-
multiple times today.
So here's the question: then, what's the point of us coming down here and discussing the charges if you're going to be an absolute stickler for a situation for a woman who's been here? Are you going to let me finish? Or are you going to
She-
talk over me? Because I'm trying to
Alright.
respect you
get
and have
there.
that discussion,
Mm-hmm.
but please don't talk over me.
Okay.
Thank you. So why are we
You're
even
kinda
having a
making it-
discussion concerning charges? Yes, I understand
Jesus.
it's right, but if you're going to be an absolute stickler for
Don't
a situation for someone
do
who's
that.
been here less than 5 hours, what's the point?
She wanted a lawyer, so we got her the lawyer.
She has every right to an attorney.
I'm
Yep.
aware of that.
I never indicated to her, neither did any other officer, that we would be dropping any of the charges. And if it was the first time that she recklessly evaded from officers this evening, then I would be inclined to drop it to regular evading. But because it's not, it's the third or fourth time, and we haven't been able to catch her, but she's been visually identified inside of the vehicle, we're not willing to drop anything.
So there's no point then.
If she pleads guilty, would you at least be willing to drop the driving without a license?
On the understanding that she, when she gets out of jail, she goes straight to the DMV and tries to contact a DMV worker to get her actual physical license, then yes.
Don't forget to clock.
Okay. Let me talk over it.
Oh, let me get the door for you. It might be locked still.
I never.
It is.
We'll start.
Come on, open, you stupid fucking thing.
Come on, you got this. I believe in you.
I'm not on
Use the newspaper.
duty.
Just gotta put the.
Use the newspaper. Liz, don't forget to clock in.
Wait, no, that's not it. There we go.
You got this.
Using newspaper.
I told you, use the newspaper.
Perfect. I'll leave it open for you.
Thank you. Alright.
Hello.
Yeah, hi.
Okay, so we tried our hardest regarding the reckless evading, but they very much so aren't willing to drop it no matter what.
Oh my god.
Yeah, she's being an absolute bitch
Fine.
about it. To be honest.
Yeah, right. Oh my god, it's probably because she like didn't get to tase me after all.
Oh, that's a
And,
good
like,
question.
I literally like ran her around, so maybe she should be like thanking me. Like I got her steps up today. Like she's literally done her cardio in like 5 minutes.
Would you be willing to get tased to not have that?
Like she literally wants to tase me to drop it.
Yeah.
I don't
No,
think
like,
we can
let me
legally
I
do
could
that.
ask her. I bet she
Oh,
could.
No. Oh my god, no. Like
No?
you, like
Alright.
those leave like marks on your skin. Like my skin is
What
literally
if
flawless.
I were to get tased if she dropped it?
Oh yeah, fine.
Why would
that's
that-
fine. Yeah.
All right. I'm gonna go ask her.
Yeah.
Well, because that's not happening. Would you be willing to plead guilty if she drops the driving without a license?
Oh yeah, that's fine.
I figured as much then.
Let her like ask about the ties though.
Oh yeah, of course.
Pretending I was that bitch in the cells, and then we dropped the reckless evading to evading, and I wouldn't sue. Come on. You know you've always wanted to tase a defense attorney. Come on.
I've wanted to tase you quite a few times, Sanders, but I haven't.
Most lawyers I know turned into terrorists, so I got to shoot them.
Oh my
What?
god.
What,
So you do remember
what
me.
attorneys are you speaking of?
Yep, I remember you too.
Yep.
Wait, hold on. Who the fuck are you?
Gonzalez.
I don't fucking remember you.
Well, I
Oh, you just
remember
got
you.
hooge.
Oh shit! I do remember you.
Mhm.
All right, what if you both tase me at the same time? We drop a reckless evading to evading, and I don't sue either of you. For tasing me.
I'm gonna be real with you. I'm not budging on reckless evading. I will budge on the driving without a license.
Come
on
on.
the condition. No. On the condition she goes to the DMV.
Now I feel kind of bad for being a little bitchy. Mateo, how dare you fucking talk over me? First off.
Yeah, Mateo. What the hell?
Yeah, how dare,
Cadets,
how,
you gotta give him a
how
break.
dare, I didn't even say anything. All I did was open my mouth and I got yelled at.
That's what I thought. I didn't
Sounds
realize.
about right.
Yeah. He deserves it. He's not a good
Oh.
chief anyway.
Fuck.
Oh my god.
Jesus.
You said what?
Well, this is
Oh
way
my
different
God.
now. I just thought you were being asshole cops, but no, I know you. Now you're
No.
asshole cops. I know you. Oh, she's been here for like a day, Amelia. Come on.
If it was the first time that she did it, then I would be more
This is
inclined
the
to, but
first
it's
time.
not.
This is the first time she's caught.
Yup. Because she was going through alleyways and
I'll let you
doing
hold my
stupid
book.
shit.
Jumps and
All right.
The book. I get to hold Brock's book. He's
I don't-
also got the same book. The
I don't know
Chief
who
Justice
that
gave it
is,
to him.
but you said he. So obviously he's not as hot as I am. So that's the important thing. And I've had a
Don't
kid.
do this to me. You what?
You want me to do you? Yeah, I can do you right now.
No, no, I'm good. I'm
You
good.
sure? You sure?
Pass.
Please, not
Yep.
it's
What do
the
you mean
police
pass?
department, not a
What do
fucking
you mean?
brothel, please.
Did you just call me?
I meant like
not
I meant like
really
the
on
book.
duty.
Oh,
Oh,
sorry.
not
I'm a
sex. No, not
cadet.
sex. No, I'm demisexual. No, absolutely not sex. What did you think I meant? You know what I meant, right?
Yes,
You
this,
said
this
With the
is
book.
Holden McGuire
Yes, the
Merrick
book.
with
There's
the
a game in the
announcement
back.
facade.
Here,
Yeah, how can I
I'll
help
show
you?
Oh, Mr. Pisscheck, yes, it's a. I was just inquiring about that little kerfuffle yesterday involving the
like, it's in the
foyer,
back.
yes?
Oh yes, you should have
What's
received
the
that report yourself.
indictment?
You can check it in the
Oh,
DW.
right. Did you
said
take a look
Julian,
at
I
it?
was
Did
like,
you
huh?
get a
Yes.
chance?
it's the way you said it. Yeah.
I saw that I received. I hadn't had a chance to take a look at it yet.
Demisexual.
I,
She has to take
I
years
was
of
I was
reading.
unlawfully beaten
Okay,
yesterday
worry.
by some officers who decided not to press charges because they messed up. As they left me in a coma in the
I've
ICU.
already put booty on duty,
Yeah,
so
I
that
don't
goes
know
for
whether
both.
or not they filed a report about it, but
Are you
if they didn't, then it's a
Anyway,
big
alright, well,
it's a big lawsuit, is it not?
All right.
I'll drop the operating mode
If
of
they
the vehicle with
charge you
the
with something and
that's the
didn't
only
make a
thing.
report about it, yes. But if
Okay.
they didn't make a report about for something that didn't charge you with, it's not.
I don't. Well, they beat me to the ground with batons and sent me into a coma.
Oh, for that, get a medical report and then you can sue over it.
Yes, I would guess there was some since I was placed in the ICU.
Yeah, so you
I
want to get a medical
don't-
report, and
my
if you
recommendation
know
would
the
still be
officers
not
as well,
pleading
you need to know them
guilty
to
because I don't
be able to
think
sue
they're
them.
gonna give that much time
Yes,
off,
of
but
course,
I
my
can
boy.
ask how much
Thank
time
you.
they'll
I'll,
go into
I'll
taking
chase
it.
it down and let you know. I plan on suing everyone who attacks
Did they give
me.
him a
Oh yeah,
crowbar
that's
back?
absolutely fair. You
I
should.
need that crowbar.
Did you
Yes,
should have hit
thank
somebody
you,
with
my
it?
boy. I appreciate you.
Okay,
If you
I'll
got,
make
if
sure
you
get it
want
back.
some of that special
Yeah.
cake,
I'll talk to
I
him.
got the hookup.
Okay, I'm not sure I will be needing it, but I'm glad I could help you.
Yes,
She got
I'll
her
feed
crowbar
it
back?
then.
See ya.
Yeah, she'll get her stuff back.
Okay, so with a guilty plea, what time are we looking at? Teo, I'm so sorry for not recognizing you for some reason.
I don't know why you
You have
wouldn't,
a
but
you have a cleaner haircut. Maybe that's it. Maybe I didn't hair ID you. I'm sorry. You want me to pull up pictures from a couple years ago really quick?
no,
You sure?
no,
You sure?
no.
We all used to I used to work in the same police department that they did.
You're a canine.
Just to
around
be clear
here.
on everyone, for the Casanova Sanders Gonzalez lore.
If there is a canine around here, it'll be in Luna's lounge.
I heard the farting.
All right.
No.
Oh,
Gonzalez.
We
maybe
can.
for you.
No, it was not
What's,
me.
what's
All
the
right,
time with the guilty? I actually don't. This is my
I'm-
first cell rep. I have no idea if you can give time off.
we can. With the
Okay.
guilty plea.
She also been here a minute.
It'll go down to 48. I'm good to give her until. I'm good to cut her down to 40. Without it, it would usually be 60 months.
What about 25 and we drop her off at the DMV?
How about 30?
26.
How about 30?
How about 28?
How about 30?
Yeah, I think
How
30 is
about
very
we
fair.
play?
30 is already half of it.
All right. What if we play rock paper scissors? If I win no time, you win all time.
There's nothing he has to gain from that. That's. Oh wait, no, he does guess the whole time if he wants to really mess with her, but
I don't think. No, it's not bribery. It's blackmail because I know he's bad at rock paper scissors.
he'd be
Yeah.
bad at rock paper scissors.
He's
isn't it?
really bad at rock paper scissors. Okay, you said 30 months.
You said
Yeah, 30
If
months.
she
Alright.
said it was fucking blackmail,
Liz,
blackmail.
this
If
is
she
your
pleads
cell
guilty.
rep. You can stop me anytime. I'm just going.
Yeah, it's just I like to maintain a united front in front of officers.
All right, fair. All right, 30 months with a guilty plea.
Oh
Is-
my god,
instead
what
of
was
60.
it before? Oh my
It
god,
was
yeah, that's
60.
fine. Yeah, I'll take that. I'll take that.
Let's see.
All right, I'll stay quiet. I have a very strong personality, Liz.
You
so-
very much so do. It's very obvious you were a prosecutor in the past. It's all right. She's one to plead guilty.
All right. I'm going to remove the operating a motor vehicle without a license. All right. Perfect. She probably needs to have the fines explained to her, so I can go ahead and help her figure that out.
Okay. All right. Thank you.
All right. I don't know if I have room for a crowbar. Hold on. All right, let's try. Perfect. Okay. Hello, Miss Lee.
Yeah, hi.
All right. I'm gonna need you to turn around so I can place you in cuffs, so I can walk over to Frank and have your things put back in a bag.
Oh my god, can't you just like give the stuff to Frank like now and he can just like send it up?
I probably could, but I'd still need
Yeah.
to, step to the bar so I can cuff you.
You're right.
There we go. Oh, that's habit. Oh, okay, good. It's not locked.
I don't want to die.
What crazy does? Stay away.
Do you guys like your ramen crunchy or smooth?
What?
I mean, if it's crunchy, it's raw.
You mean like uncooked?
No, crunchy or smooth?
If you're talking peanut butter,
smooth.
smooth.
Nope, ramen.
Ramen. I'm not.
Oh, smooth
Been
still.
2-minute
Yeah,
noodles.
that's what I thought.
Not eating ramen noodles raw.
No, just crunchy.
I don't.
I don't.
What's
I
what are
don't
you
need-
crunching
I
on
don't
in
need-
ramen?
I
I'm
don't
not.
need. I don't need my textures fucked with.
I thought the thing with ramen was like how much you crush it up.
Oh my god,
You
ramen! I love ramen.
You crush your ramen? I don't. I
Yeah,
throw that
everyone
shit in
loves
the mix.
ramen.
Yeah.
Well, it depends if you like longer noodles or shorter noodles.
Oh my
So-
god, give me the long noodle any day.
All right, I'm sure they
True.
explained it to you, Miss Lee. We are going to be dropping the operating motor vehicle without a license under the condition that you go to the DMV and you got a license.
Yeah, oh my god, I promise I will. I definitely promise I will.
Okay. And with
Yeah.
the guilty plea, we're going to be dropping the time down to 30 months.
25,
30 months.
26.
How do you
Oh my
plead?
god, like 27. Come on.
30 months.
27.
It was 60.
27.
I'm not going
Yeah,
any
but like
lower.
I was so traumatized. Like you guys were like pointing guns at me and stuff when I was like crying my eyes out on the car. I had like glass all over me and stuff. Like that's I should be
You-
suing.
Well, he said he was just going based off your age for the time.
You ran.
I'm 20.
I mean,
How are you pleading?
I'm pleading 27.
Well, I'm not asking about your age. I'm asking how you're pleading.
I am not 27. I am pleading 20. Like 28. Like come on.
29. It's
29.
1 month. 1 month.
Yeah,
Mateo.
just one.
Oh,
Come on. You know you want to.
God. All right. I'm gonna do 29.
Yay! Oh my
you.
god.
All right. So I need to hear you say you're pleading guilty.
Yeah, I plead guilty. That was all me.
All right. All right. I'm going to be fining you. Since
Oh my
you're
god, I don't have any
new.
money. Can you pay it for
Yes.
me?
I'm not paying your fine.
Why?
Since you are new, I'm going to explain to you you need to pay your fines at the DMV. You've got
Don't say new, say
one
new
days to
city.
do so, or
That's-
you won't be able to do a lot of government-related things like get another license or
Oh
get a
my
license in general,
God. Yeah, that's
and
that's horrible.
and a bounty
So horrible.
hunters copium.
Oh my god, do they make lots of money?
I don't know
You
because I
I'm
never
gonna
see
make
them
Chase
around.
me, and then I'm gonna. Well, there you go. There's no one around. That's perfect. No bounty hunters. How can they chase me?
for bounty hunters, depends on like how much the bounty is for the person. So if a person has like a really big
I'm worth a lot of money, so they'd have to be chasing me pretty hard.
You look like you're worth a lot of money.
All
Yeah.
right. I'm gonna. You're fine. Overbid. There you go.
Yeah, I'm not paying that.
well, you have 21 days to not pay it.
Yeah, you
That's
got
fine.
plenty of time.
You,
Well, I'm not paying
Alright.
it.
You can also
Alright.
do community service if you want to not like
Oh my god, is that
pay
like
it.
picking up shit and stuff? No.
Uh,
Basically.
I think it's like growing stuff
No.
as well, isn't it?
No, I'm good.
All right.
all right. Local DC's on their way to come get you.
Yeah, all right. Bye. $2.
29
Bye,
months.
gorgeous.
All
Bye-bye.
Yeah,
I gotta guess you don't have any questions, comments, or
Yeah, go
concerns.
get
so
a
I'm just gonna
haircut.
send you. No, I like my hair.
I don't know. I kind of agree with her.
No, I'm not doing anything with my hair. My hair's perfect.
It looks nice.
Is that why you're single?
No, it's not why I'm single. I'm single because I choose to be.
Damn, that was such a good comeback. Alright, I'm good, Liz, unless you need anything.
Yeah,
Wanna
we're
go
good.
out from the back.
Or the
Okay, all right.
What was
hey
that?
guys, already?
It's a noise. It's a noise that means I have to go respond to things urgently.
Oh,
oh.
13 Alpha, got it.
Or can you open this?
No,
You could just open
Can,
no, it's,
can you open this for me? It's not.
oh, is it not open for you?
Yeah.
What do you mean it's not? What else do you have to respond emergencyly to?
It's the other one.
Oh, a 14. Damn. Alright.
Are you able to give us permission to use the elevator, or I know?
I would probably have to hold your hands.
Oh, if officers they have the ability to give us permission to use the elevator, but they said a lot of officers don't know how to do that though.
I can. Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna unlock to first floor. Okay.
Okay.
There you go.
Thank you.
Alright, Gonzalez.
Hasta luego.
Travel safely.
Can't.
I had no idea I was gonna see two cops I used to work with.
That's funny.
It's-
So
Really awkward, actually. But
There
yeah,
there are a
what's
lot
up?
of things you did wrong there. A lot.
What do you mean?
Well, you first of all, you very much so act like a prosecutor. You kind of just try to tell the cops what to do, which is not something that I really agree with. I mean, maybe other attorneys will do
Okay.
that kind of stuff, but that's how you kind of make enemies as very very easily. That's how you make enemies. Like I saw that
Okay.
I know this is especially the case with I don't necessarily know why, but usually when it comes to women and women, they have some sort of strange power dynamic. So if you do stuff like that with them, they will like go really hard against you. That's just from what I've noticed. It's
Okay.
and so whenever you I'm not 100% confident, but if you hadn't pushed back as hard as you did regarding the reckless evading thing, I think they actually would have allowed it to drop down. One of the things that I've learned as a defense attorney, don't justify. Justifying is really bad. You don't ever want to justify, you want to attack. That's a good way of saying it. Justifying makes you look like you're, or the person's like in the wrong, or that you're having to come up with a reason for like why that isn't the case. And why that can work sometimes. A lot of people don't take it as that. They take it as, okay, this person clearly did something wrong and they're like making excuses. It feels a lot better to hear like an attack on the topic rather than like to justify something. So like rather than, oh, this person shouldn't be charged for, this person only did this and that for reckless evading. Instead they can be like, well, they may have done reckless evading, but it's, let's see what would be a good example of that. May have done reckless evading, but is it worth them losing their ability to what's called go for or enter businesses with that sort of thing, or like it be working for any form of government position, that sort of thing like that. That's not a justification, it's an attack in that sense. You're not saying that the person didn't do it, you're saying that the person did it, but did they deserve the punishment for doing that sort of thing. Other than that,
I
so
appreciate the insight.
well, I know you probably disagree with me in some ways, which is fine. Just telling you from my experience. The other thing I would say is one of the things I always do is I ask the cops the story of like what happened, and then I ask the criminal the story of what happened, and so that way I can have like a good understanding of probably what happened in the middle between the two, because the cops usually, well, not usually, but they are prone to somewhat to exaggeration, and the what do you call that? And the criminals, of course, are very prone to exaggeration, so you can get a pretty good idea of what happened based on what the two of them have said between the two. And so that's why first thing I always do is ask for the story between the two. I don't make any interjections or anything like that. Well, usually don't. Maybe other than clarifying questions, because I don't want to necessarily like pollute what they are telling me, or like by influencing it in some manner. Because it's very easy to what do you call that? Your clients will lie to you very, very, very often.
I'm well aware. That's why I told her specifically what I told her.
I mean, I've said the same thing, and I've still had people lie to me. It's very common. I've represented murders before. I've said that before, and I've still had people lie to me. This people will do that. I'm not sure if it's like they don't want to like admit that they did something wrong, or like they feel the need like to justify it to other people. I don't know. It's a strange thing, but it's they will do that, and so having an accurate idea of the two stories allows them to not change what they're saying once you start questioning them on it. It kind of like forces them to like stick to their story, and they can't differ from that or change it based on like the way you're acting, that sort of thing like that. It's very useful for that purpose. Regarding the other thing, your conduct with officers was very, very so
Yeah, I'm
kind
not
of
changing that.
it kind of felt like you know, if you get to a wall, rather than like going around it or testing for any weak points, you kind of just like plow through it.
Yeah, I'm not changing that. I appreciate the insight on that one, but the officers can go fuck themselves.
I mean, I usually like to work with the cops rather than, you know, against them.
It's differentiation of styles. You know, it's not that your style is wrong. It's not my style is wrong.
That's true. I just think that that's
You handle
way how
things
you make enemies. Is what I mean by that.
I don't care if I have enemies.
You should.
I don't. I never have. I never will. There's not a cop that's gonna be able to stop me on what I'm doing.
You say that now, but I found you make the wrong enemies and it becomes very, very fast. You lose your bar license.
Then I lose my bar license and I set the entire city aflame. So, I'm not worried about it. Like I said, this isn't my main career. If I lose my bar license because of a couple of petty small children of a cop that decides that they're bigger than me, then I'm going to sit there and make them cry in court. I couldn't care less.
I guess that's fair. Yeah, if you don't value your bar license to that degree, then it's probably fine too.
I value my bar license enough to a point where I understand that it's a primary employment tool, but I'm not going to sit here and play nice with a bunch of pigs that think they're above me.
I mean, I've never really considered too much if officers think they're above me or not. Like, this is not something, because I don't compare myself to others. I don't know why. I know others kind of do so like default, but I don't know why there's no reason for me to.
Just difference in styles. Neither is worse or better.
It's very toxic to compare yourself to others. It's one of the most toxic things you can do as a person.
I'm a toxic person.
Well, I meant to yourself and to others. It's not
I don't care about other people.
Well, you do if you're comparing yourself to them.
I care about me, and I don't want anyone else to be above me. So.
I mean, that's very much so an ego thing. It's
Oh yes, I know.
It's a comparison as well, because for someone to be above you and someone, or for you to be above people means that other people have to be below you in some way.
Yes.
I mean, I guess if that's what you're okay with, but it's not it's a path that leads to suffering, I found.
Just difference in styles. Well, they're busy.
Well, it's like necessarily difference in styles. It's like, that's at least what Buddhism preaches.
Oh, I see. No. I'm an atheist.
Well, I don't consider myself
really
a Buddhist either, but they have a lot of very good teachings, and it's been around for a long time for a good reason.
Well, regardless, I appreciate it. I'm gonna get some sleep.
Oh yeah.
It was a pleasure to meet you.
Yeah. I'm glad I could help you out. Nice meeting you too.
Stay safe, okay? If you need
No, you
anything,
too.
let me know.
All right. Okay. I probably should give her some food. Okay. Uh. Why did I make that the bead one? That's going to know me. Let me change that. Why did I make that the bead one? That's so confusing. Um. Why don't I see that scene in there? Oh, here it is. There we go. Yeah, he's a honk. It's cute. Radio wheel. Fun. Hello.
Hey, is this Liz?
Yes.
Hey, Liz, this is Rusty. I'm calling because I need to find out if I got a warrant. Do you think you could help me out?
Oh, yeah, I can check it for you. Just give me a second.
Thanks.
No, you do not have a warrant.
Badass. Oh, cool. Cool. They didn't catch me yesterday, but I was driving in my personal car. Must have been lazy.
I guess so.
All right, that works for me. All right, I appreciate it. You have a good one.
Hey, you too.
Bye.
Bye. Oh, that's good. I'm doing a lot better myself. Mm. I go. I could help even if well, I got. Somebody get to know you. What was her name again? Samantha something? Samantha Sanders. Hope you're doing okay. I'm busy. I'm curious. I'm curious now. You streaming? Or she? I don't think she's streaming. You doing okay though? Oh, and I didn't realize. You didn't even bother with voice. Definitely negative.